Very good morning to all of you, my dear friends. Today I have come up with how to show you that how can you create your Google Forms by using your mobile, Android mobile. And let me tell you, my friends, that it is so easy, so much easy that it is really very wonderful to create Google Forms and take test MCQ tests, even respond to the get the response from the students, appreciate them. Even the answers will be checked automatically. So you're all again welcome to your favorite YouTube channel. Let's learn together. So let us start the things once again. So what you have to do, first of all, you'll have to open your Google Chrome. You can see over here this one. Let me show you with my brush that this Google Chrome. So now I'm going to click on this Google Chrome option. You must have installed in your app this one in your mobile. Now you can see over here there is a Google sign over there also, so you will have to click on that particular thing. You can see over here Google one. So I'm clicking on that Google, and what you have to do, you have to write something in the URL that I'm going to show you over here. You will have to write, you will have to type one thing. So let me tell you, and you must remember this one, what you have to type over there to start Google Forms. Okay, so I'm going to type there www.google.com. You can see, then you will have to type this slash, like this slash. You will have to type FORMS, forms. Again you will have to type slash like this, and you will have to type about. So what is the URL? You will have to change the address www.google.com/forms/about, and then you will have to click on go button. You can see the go button, then you will have to click on that go button. Nothing, just I'm clicking on that go button. Now you can see this screen over here. So what I suggest you over here is that you must open this particular site in desktop version. That is so that you can this form can be easily visible in the full length. So what you have to do, you will have to click on this. You can see over there, you will have to click in this third arrow, three dots over available there. Click on it, and you can see over here, scroll it, desktop site. You can see it is written there, desktop site. You can see, you will have to tick mark over here, desktop site. Okay, so I'm clicking on that desktop site. So now it will come like this one. So everything will be visible in the same window. That is why I have clicked that desktop site version. That is the version of the Google Chrome. So it will make you available all the things very easily. That is why we have to select this one, Google desktop site options. So after opening this one, you can see over here, you can see this screen. I'm zooming it out. Go to Google Forms option is also there. G Suite Essential is also there. So you have to click on this one, Google Forms. So I'm clicking on Google Forms. I clicked on Google Forms. Let's see what comes next. So we will address, we can do a lot of things over in this form. Let me show you. It's coming. The internet should be also working very fine, so it is taking time. Yes, from here you can see. Yes, from here you can see there is an option known as plus sign. You can see over there blank, that is blank form you can create. If you will create many forms, then the other forms will be shown here after plus sign. So what we have to do, we have to click on this plus sign to create Google form. Remember this, that we are all learning this creating Google form with the help of our mobile only. So we can create Google form with the help of our laptop or desktop also. So I'm going to launch one more video regarding that also, how to create that from laptop or mobile or desktop. But here I am showing you how to create it with the help of mobile. So you have to click on this plus sign, blank form. I have clicked on blank form. Let us see what happens next. Yes, here the forms have come. I'm zooming it, and so there is a take tour option also will come. So you don't need to take tour because I am going to take that tour with you. I am your guide over here. So just click on no thanks option. So you can see I have zoomed in so that you can see over here. So if you want to create multiple choice questions for the students so that they can write multiple choice question type, so you can do it, we can do it very in a good way. So just click over here, you can see, let me show you with my, here over here you can see three dots are there. So you'll have to click on that three dots, and you can see there are many options are there. Settings, you can even do the settings also, so there are many things, but let me show you. You'll have to exactly click over in this button, that is settings button. So click on this button now, and you can see three options are there: general, presentation, quizzes. Then click on quizzes. I have clicked on quiz, and you can say make this a quiz is option available there. Then click on that, make this quiz. I clicked on that. Now it is okay. Immediately after each submission, and a release grade if immediately after each submission, it is by default click, and you should click it on, because as soon as the students will submit their responses, they will get their result on the spot also. And now another thing, three options are there. Respondent can see missed questions. If they are missing something, then they will see their missed questions also, they will see the correct answer also. And if you want to give some marks, allot some marks for their answers, then they can see that also. So we'll have to tick on all these three options. Now that is okay. We have clicked on the settings, and then click on save. Over here you can see the save button, then you will have to click on save. So now we are going to start this multiple choice questions answer type. So untitled form, so I'm just clicking on the untitled form, and I just deleted it and want to create some MCQ questions, so first of all I want to set the name of the form. What should be the name of the form? So suppose the chapter is, if you want to create history MCQs, then I'm writing history MCQ. This is the first test, then I will write first test, history MCQ 1. Okay, now just click over here. Paragraph is option is there, long answer text is also there, history MCQs. Okay, so what we have to do first, that we will have to create one more section so that we can collect the name of the students also, we want to collect the name of the students also. So what we have to do, so I'm writing over here, just click on this one so that we can collect the name of the students also. Sorry, over here in this button you can see these two particular rectangles are showing, so we'll have to click on that, and it will add one more section over there. See, untitled section is there, and untitled form is over there. Then in this untitled section we want to get it upside before the questions. So I'm clicking on these three dots again, you can see these three dots, and you can see move section. I clicked on move section. Where is that? Move section. Now you can see the options are there. Untitled section should be go up, so we will click on this upside, so that untitled section, so that we can collect, yes, so that we can collect information from the students. So we will write form title, writes profile of the students. Okay, if you want to add some description, you can add the description, such as details of students. It is up to you. Okay, then now what you have to do, you have to click on this plus button. see here carefully. This one, sorry, let me move there. Yes, over here in this plus button, I'm clicking on that plus button, and there is the first question has come over there. Okay, oh, suppose the spelling I have done mistake over there. Details, DETAILS. Okay, okay. Now first question I want to say that name of the student, because you want to know now who has submitted answer, who is not submitting. Name of the answer, then name of the student. What you have to do over here, you will have to select short answer type. Okay, from here you can see there are many options, right? Short answer, paragraph, multiple choice questions are there. So what you have to do, name of the student, you will have to select short answer type. That's okay. And if you want that it is mandatory for them to write this one, then you will have to click on this required button. See over here, required button, because if they will not write their name, their form would not be submitted. So I'm clicking on that required button. It is required. And if you want to take their admission number also, with that, then what you have to do, let me show you. You'll have to click on this plus button once again, that because that is another question you want to ask from them. So I'm clicking on plus button. You can see over here the next question what you want to ask, admission number, admission number. And again it has automatically, it means the Google is automatically detecting what you are going to ask from. What are you asking? Admission number, it has detected. Oh, that should be short answer text. Okay, so that is, you can see over here, short answer text automatically detected by Google. Means if it is not detected, then you can select it from there, from that arrow option. You can see there is an arrow option, you can select, click on that and select. Okay, let us move ahead. Admission number, you can see over here, if they will write their name in the admission number, it will not be accepted, because there is a validation rule over here. You can see these are the rules, that the admission number should be in number only. So it is quite right, my dear friends, and you want this, that students should write this admission number, then you will have to click on this required option also, because it will make it mandatory for all of them. Then I'm clicking on required also. Okay, so now the students will have to write the admission number as well as the name. And you can see one more thing I want to show you, that if suppose you have written something, or if you want to delete this question, you don't want to ask admission number, then you can see over here in this one that there is a delete option also. So you can delete this question by clicking on that also. So the questions would be deleted automatically. So just click on delete option if you want to delete these questions. Okay, let us move ahead. The two sets of question I have done, profile of the student, that is the first section, and the second section, section 2 of 2, that will be the history MCQ. That I am going to name it history MCQ. And this is the first MCQ, so I will write first MCQ. Description, if you want to write, then you can write description. And suppose periodic test, suppose I am taking periodic test from the students, periodic test 1. Okay, and now here comes, you will have to click over here, and this, here goes your first question. Your first question will be there, okay, in the over here. Then write question 1. And suppose my first question is, who is also known as Frontier Gandhi? And my first question is there. Okay, I've written the first question. And if you want to make it multiple choice question, then we will have to click, or you will have to click on this particular down arrow. So I'm clicking on that, and then you will have to select multiple choice from the list. So I'm clicking on multiple choice, my dear friends. That is very good. Multiple choice I've selected, and then you have to give the options to the student. because it is multiple choice. So I will have to click on option 1 over here, click, then delete it and write the name of the options. Suppose I am writing who is known as Pranter Gandhi, and you want to give some options. Kasturba Gandhi. Option 2, if you want to click on give another option, just click over here. You can see add options are all there. Then just click on second option, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Okay, that is the second option. You can see third option also you can give. So I'm clicking on the third option, option number 3, and what you have to give option, it is up to you that what you want to give. Option number 3. Okay, that is the third option that I want to add. That is anything you can add. I am adding Jawaharlal Nehru, who was known as Frontier Gandhi. So if you want to add the answer key, because the Google form will automatically check the answer also. So that is very quite interesting in Google form. You will have to click over here. You can see answer key. So I'm just clicking on that answer key, and you will have to give how many marks. Suppose you want to give marks to the students, then over here you can write for this question how many marks you want to give. Suppose you want to give 1 mark, then you will have to write 1 over here, type just 1 from the keyboard. Okay, and then select the right answer. Which is the right answer, my dear friends? So my right answer is Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. So Google form will automatically check the answer. If the student will select this Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, then Google form will automatically give them 1 mark. Okay, now you can have another more very interesting option over here. You can see add answer feedback is option also there. Suppose if some student has given right answer, so if you want to praise them, if you want to give some comment also, then just click on this add answer feedback. Incorrect answer, if someone has given incorrect answer, then what you want to tell them. Suppose I am clicking on the enter feedback, so I will write sorry, the correct answer is Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. So this is the message they will get. If they will check their score, then this is the message will be given to them that the correct answer is Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. They can see the answer also, but you can write the text also. And if someone has written correct answer, so click on this correct answer and give them the comment. So what I am giving them, well done. That is all. Now one more thing. I'm clicking on incorrect answer. So someone has, suppose they have given wrong answer, and you want to share some link with them so that from where they can get the correct answer. So it is very quite easy, my friends. You can see over here two buttons are there. These buttons are to share some links with them or some videos with them. You can share so that they can go through the video. Okay, I'm clicking on the first one over here, link to. See, you can see link to, and you can write the name of the website or the URL, whatever you want to suggest them to get the correct answers. And suppose you want to share some YouTube videos, then click on this one, and I'm clicking on that. You can see over here YouTube URL it is asking, and you want to search some video, so suppose if I am writing over in the search box the same question, who is known as, so YouTube automatically will search who is known as Frontier Gandhi question mark, and then I will click on search button. So YouTube will search out from who is known as Frontier Gandhi. See, कौन से Frontier Gandhi, there are so many videos it has searched, and if you want to suggest the students one video from these links, then you can click on any one of the link, click on that one and click on select. then these videos will be referred to the students automatically, and they can refer to that particular video, and they will get the knowledge that who is known as Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, who is known as Frontier Gandhi. So in this way we can guide the students to some videos also. And if you have your own video in your YouTube or somewhere you have stored, then just you will have to click on see URL button. Okay, this, you can see this one URL button. If you want to guide them to your own video in your YouTube channel or somewhere else, then click on that URL options, and then you will have to paste the link of the video that you want to share with them. Okay, that is quite easy, my friends. So in video search we have searched now over Frontier Gandhi. So over here I am giving Frontier Gandhi search, and from the search I am selecting one of the video, first one I selected, and click on select button. So the students will be guided to this video also, because they don't know the correct answer. Then click on save button. You can see over here the save button. Click on save button. So the first question is ready for you, for the students. Google will also check it automatically. That is quite good, my friends. So now you can see the video is also there, right? You can see the video. That video will be shown to the students. If they will click on that video, that will be very easily seen by the students. Now I am going to start one more question. We'll give them one more question for them. Then you will have to click on this plus button. You can see, my friends, you will have to click on this plus buttons, and okay, then just click on plus button, and you can type the next question number 2. Now I am going to set another type of question over here. You can set see, that will be multiple choice question, but we will guide them to some photos also. You can place some images in front of them, and you can ask something from the image also. So suppose I am going to give them identify the name of the person in the image. Suppose you want to ask them this type of question also, then that is quite easy also. That is, again, you will have to click on this that quite going this one. Okay, this one over here. So click on this one to select multiple choice. If you are giving multiple choice, then click on this multiple choice, and you want to add one image also with this one. So that is quite easy, my friend. You want to add image, then it is very good. You can easily add the image by clicking on this over here. Click on that, and you can see it is asking for the photo, which photo you want to send them. Upload, it is asking. Then it will if you are doing it from computer, then you can browse it. You can camera, you can use your camera, or you can use your photos also. So it all depends upon you what you want to add. Okay, suppose you want to add some image, like this, whatever you are having in your mobile, you can add such images also. So it really depends upon you what type of image you want to add. Oh, that are the voter cards in my mobile. Suppose I want to add this image. For example, I am just showing you. I double click on that, and you can see that image has come over here. That is the image of my son over there. So that type of image, you can image title also, you can give the image title also, and father and son, suppose. Now what are the options that you want to give? Identify the person in the image. Option 1, Tanveer sir. Suppose you want to give option, Tanveer Ahmed. Option 2, Shafiq Ahmed. And option 3, suppose Sajid Ahmed. You want to give 3 options. Then click on answer key also and click on the right answer. Shafiq Ahmed is the right answer. That is the person in the image. And again you can see add answer feedback is there. Incorrect answer, if someone has given correct answer, so you can give some comment. You should have like this, anything you can write. You should have selected Shafiq Ahmed. And for correct answer you can congratulate them and congratulations. Click on save. So that is the second question we have set for the students. So if you want to set another question, then you can, again you will have to click on that plus button, my dear friend. You can see plus button over there again. So click on plus button and you can question number 3, you can do question number 3. Pick the subject in the sentence, and you want to give them sentence. Rahim is reading books. That is a sentence. Okay, and you are asking them pick the subject in the sentence. And option 1 you are saying books. Suppose option 2 you are writing Rahim, and option 3 you are writing is reading books. Oh, I deleted that one. Okay, no way. Option 1 I want to say books, then option 2 I want to write reading is reading books. Okay, and option 3 I want to give them Rahim. And then again answer key, you'll have to select on answer key, give them 1 mark for this one. One point, and you can give the feedback also to them. So first one I'm clicking on this one, answer key. Choose correct answer. The correct answer would be Rahim. Okay, I clicked on Rahim. And answer feedback you can to give. Incorrect answer, for incorrect answer what you have to write, you can write Rahim is the subject here, my dear students, whatever. In for correct answer, if someone has given correct answer, you can write congratulations or well done, like this you will have to write over here, and then click on save button. So that is the third question, and that is 1 point again. I think that I have forgotten to give over here this marks and marks over here in this question. So let me click on this question also again, once again, so that I can give the marks in this question also. 1 point over here. So that's all, my dear friend, that we have designed this form, particular form over here. Three questions are there, and we have designed the form. Now what you have to do, you have to share this form with the students. See, click on this send button, because you want to share the link of this particular Google form with the students or with the management or whatever. Click on send button, and you can see there are few options over here. send via email. You can send them via email also. You can send them through the link also, and you can use this particular form in your web page also. So what is better for all of us is what, where click on this one and send us link. So I'm clicking on this. You can see link, the link is very long link. So just click on this shorten link option, shorten URL option. You can see, click on this so that it will shorten the URL. I clicked. Now the URL is very short, you can see. And what you have to do, you have to just click on this copy button. Then I'm copying this particular link. That is all, my dear friend, that we have done. We have designed the form, we have copied the links, and then we can send this particular link to the students in WhatsApp, in email, or via Facebook, or whatever social media you have, or through messages also you can send. Now I am going to show you that if a particular student will respond to this particular questionnaire, then how will it look like and what they will get. And after that I will show you how can we receive those responses, from where we can collect those responses. So now I'm going to show you how a student will fill the form. So I just copied the link, then I'm clicking over here. You can see I will click over here in these three dots so that I can take a new tab over here. Clicked, and then I clicked on new tab, and then I will just click on Google, and then I will just paste the link over here, and I just clicked on paste, and then I will keep clicking on go options. So if the student will click on the link, this type of form will be coming in front of them. So I am filling this form like a student over here. Okay, so I'm just filling it up for suppose my name is Prem Kumar. Okay, my admission number 123. Okay, next. Now the question has come, who is known as Frontier Gandhi? I'm selecting, suppose I am giving one wrong answer, so that I will see what the correct answer would be there with whether this Google form is showing or not. So I'm clicking on Kasturba Gandhi. That is wrong answer, I know. So this is the image, and I'm clicking on this option, Safiq Ahmed, and Rahim is that is the next question, pick up the subject. So I'm clicking on Rahim. Then okay, now the student will be asked to submit this form. Then as a student I'm submitting. As soon I have submitted, you can see one option is there for the student, view score. Then they will click on view score to see how much they have scored. So I clicked on view score. You can see the Google form is showing them that they have got 2 marks out of 3, 2 by 3, 2 out of 3 they have got. And it will also show them that where they have gone wrong. See, I'm scrolling. Who is known as Frontier Gandhi? That is wrong answer. The student is given Kasturba Gandhi. That is wrong. And you can see the Google form is also showing that what is the correct answer. Correct answer is what? Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. And even you can see the students have been provided this link also, that we have given, that we have provided. So the students can get the correct answer by clicking on this video, and they can watch the video and they will understand who is known as Frontier Gandhi. So that we have provided them in our Google form. So next you can see the next image, father and son image was there, and you can see the student has given correct answer, Safiq Ahmed, and the feedback you can also see. You can see that you have written that we have said in the form, congratulations. And you can see the third option, you can see over here, the student have selected the correct answer, feedback is what? Well done. So if they will give wrong answer, then the right answer will also be shown to them. So this is how the student will submit the form. And you can, and now as a teacher, how can you get the response? How can you check the response, that how many students have submitted, and what they have submitted, how much they have scored? How will you know? So for that, again you will have to go in your that Google form only options. Okay, that again you will have to go in this particular 3 dot. I'm going there, again click on new tab, and Google, and that again the same URL you will have to type. You can see as we have done this one, it is coming there, google.forms doodle google.com forms about. So I'm clicking on that, and you can see over here two options are there, so I'm clicking on, I will have to click on go to Google Forms, and you'll have to see that where the forms that you have designed, where is that form. So you'll have to select, you will have to search your form where that particular form is there. Okay, so my dear students, my dear teachers, let us see where from where we can see. So I'm opening the Google form again, once again, click on Google Chrome, and you can see the same URL you will have to type, see, you can see docs.google.com you'll have to type, or Google Forms you can see over here. So the same URL you'll have to go, click on that one, and again click on this third arrow, three dots, and select on desktop site. It should be there, okay, like this. So go to Google Forms, I'm clicking on that, go to Google Forms, and here you can see the recent form that we have designed. You can see over here, the recent form is there. So you'll have to click on this recent form, and just clicking on that recent form, and asking from which email ID we have created. So okay, like this, I am clicking on OK, and you can see that particular is there, the form is there. Then what you have to do, you'll have to click on, you can see responses, one response is there, because as a student we have filled one form now as a Prem Kumar. So I'm clicking on that response option, you can see response option. Then you have to select over here as an individual, you can see also as a summary, you can see as a question form, you can see. So I'm clicking on individual option, and see I'm clicking their profile of the student. I will get the name Prem Kumar, that Prem Kumar has done this particular form, submitted. Admission number has written 123, and what he has done, he attempted the first question as the wrong answer he has given, and the second he has given the correct answer, you can see, and the third he has given this one correct answers also. So he got how much marks, let us see. He got, you can see over here, he got 2 out of 3 marks, it is also shown there. So if more than if more than one or two student will fill, then you can see over here it will write, it will show you 1 of 1 it is showing, because only one student. If 10 or 20 students will fill up this form, then it will increase, this one will increase. Then if you want to see the second student performance, then you will have to click on this arrow, so you can see the who is the next student who has filled the form. So that is the place from where you can see the responses. You can see responses, only one response I have received for this form. And suppose you want to export this in an Excel sheet, and I want to share this with someone, then just click on this one, 3 dots, clicking on, then you can see download responses option is there. And one more thing, my friend, this is very good one, get email notifications. If a particular student, if someone will fill up that form and submit, then you will get an email notification that someone has filled that form, then you can check what has been filled up. Okay, that is the thing. From there you can see, and you can download this response also, you can see download this response, click on download, and you can see it will download in SD card or wherever you want to download. Then click on just download, and it will be downloaded, and from there you can share that one to anyone, that particular response. Okay, suppose you want to export this in Excel sheet, that is the thing from where that I have shown you over here, that it will export it not in Excel sheet, that download, it will show it in Notepad like that. But if you want to show it in different Excel sheet, then just you will have to see, you will have to click on this, and just I'm clicking on that, and create a new spreadsheet, it is asking. Then if you want to give particular name, then you can write the name of the sheet over here. So I'm clicking on the student response. I'm just renaming it student response. Responses. Okay, then you will have to click on this one, create. Then create, it will, Google will automatically create this Excel sheet for you. And you can see that Excel sheet have been opened. It is okay. You can see over here open option is there right now at the background. It was seen that it was given open option. So what you will have to do, you will have to click on that open option and it will be shown, and you can share it to the students also. Okay, I am again clicking on that. Okay, you can see that it is opening from Google Drive. Student response sheet is there. You can see the timing will be there, score, name of the student, admission number, and what they have attempted. And suppose you want to share this particular Excel sheet with someone, so you will have to just click on this three dots again. You will have to, if you want to share it with someone, click on that. You can say share option is there, and if you want to share the link so that others will open in their drive, then just copy the link. We can see over here it is copy the link option is also there, and share option is also there. You can see over here share option is also there. Then click on share option, or you can copy the link. I have just copied the link. You can see your link copied to clipboard, and then you can paste this link in any group of WhatsApp or anywhere, so the management or other teachers will also see the responses of the students, that how many have attempted. So that is all, my dear friends. You can export these Excel responses of the student by clicking here, just like this. I'm clicking, select your email ID, click on OK, and you can see over here this Excel sheet will be there. And from there, from these three arrows, you can three dots, you can see you can share it with others. You can copy the link, or you can share it directly. You can share it directly with someone. This Excel sheet will be shared. And if you want to share the link only, then you will have to click on the link. So easy, my dear friends. So that time I copied the link, and this time I am going to click on this share option. Okay, I'm just clicking on share options. You can see I clicked on share, and you can see it is asking for the email ID of the person who we want to share this particular Excel sheet, because the Excel sheet will be gone to them. So you will have to write the name of or the email ID of the persons. So it is better to copy the link and send it to someone. That is quite easy, my dear friends. Make a copy also. You can see many options are there. Make a copy also option. It will copy it in your device. Send this copy. It will send this copy also. You can download this sheet also, and you can move, you can print, you can move. Many options are there, you can see. So as you wish, you can do. You can download it, and then you can share it also. So a lot of options are there. So I think that you must have learned how to create Google form, how to check the responses, and you have seen that it is automatically checking also. What it is checking? It is checking the answers also. So you need not have to worry how to check the answers even. And you can daily send 5 or 10 questions to students so that they can practice and remember the important questions and answers. That is all, my dear friend. If you like the video, then please share it with your friends and relatives and others also. And please don't forget to subscribe the channel to get more videos in your future. Thanks all. Bye bye. Take care, my dear and near friends.